Hello, everyone. Today is Thursday, September 22nd, 2022 at 1:45 a.m. So I'm glad that nobody is around here at the moment. It's just me. Well, maybe that homeless perp weirdo that look like obese Krusty the Clown, that carries all that stuff. He's on the other side. Um, he's a doggone perp, you know, so that's why I talk about him the way I do. So, I don't have anything good to say about any perps. So the man with the bike, um, I guess the night before last, he got up in the middle of the night and went somewhere else. I don't know if he got offended or sick and tired of hearing me talk, but hey, bastard, you a perp too, and you just started coming over here. I've been over here for a while. So, I'm glad he's not over here tonight. So, well, it was probably 15 or 20 minutes ago. The fake ass O'Reilly's perps, the one with the with the silver Buick LaCrosse with the paint thrown on the left side of the door, plus the perp with the Ford Escape that always illegally drive around with 333 on a license plate and 9 and something else, and also has funny tail lights or funny brake lights or something like that. And Dawn Reed is the one who I never saw her drive, but she's always that guy's girlfriend or whatever. But I didn't see Dawn for the past week or so. Ever since that incident of them harassing me the time before, that was the last time I saw Dawn. So what happened was, I guess dozed off and had some sleep, and by now I forgot what I dreamed about, and so I had just woke up and I heard them getting in their cars and getting ready to go, and the guy who drives the Buick, he's like, "Hey, bat shit," and the girl laughed. He said, "Hey, bat shit," and then he said, "Well, oh, I don't think she heard me." And so he's like, "Hey, bat shit," and then the girl laughing, and he said, "Well, I don't think she heard me." And so they illegally drove off in their vehicles, and I was too tired to even pick up my phone and start filming and recording their harassment. But the time, I think it was the night before last. They minded their business and just got in their cars and left me alone. or did they drive off? Was strange. No, they left me alone, I think, but I think I um filmed them, and they were driving with the Ford Escape was driving with bad tail, wrong tail lights or whatever. But how these people call themselves sane, rational, and normal, and they have a permanent roof over their head. They never have to taste suffering, poverty, homelessness, starvation, or hunger. And you're harassing somebody who, you know, will wake up, who will have to wake up with barely 57 cents in coins. So, and then have to panhandle and ask for money for food, transportation, and all that. So, and the damn bus drivers the same way. You know, that's very fucked up. You sabotage someone's transportation because you want to gang stalk and act narcissistic and be a bully. And so now, and they'll be the first to complain that, oh, you stink, you're nasty, you're dirty, you need a bath. Well, let me have the fucking transportation to go take a shower of the showers that I paid for. So they sabotaged my transportation really quick, really quick. And so I mean so I mean due to the gang stalking and me being targeted, I'm forced to be dirty and homeless against my will as a punishment. And I finally got the opportunity to get to go and take showers. And they sabotage that, but they'll be the first to say you're nasty, you stink, you're dirty. You know, not on purpose, because y'all sit there and block me. I mean, I had to go. I mean, I can't say too much, but the online perps, you know, the way they try to draw fake conclusions and try to figure stuff out, and, you know, they find ways to, like, I try to be secretive away from them. I'm not doing anything wrong, but they'll try to make it like as if I'm up to no good. That I'm up to no good and scheming and scamming and being stealthy and sneaky and doing something I ain't got no business and stuff like that. And then they will sabotage or try to, you know, put put roadblocks in the way of, you know, calling up this place of business or calling, like they call. That's how O'Reilly's. That's how I found out. I mean, that's when they started physically harassing me. The O'Reilly's perps been physically harassing me because the online perps like Starbricker or J Demon. I'm gonna find out which one of them did it. Starbricker, J Demon Rotten Shit, and Kevin Farrer, or maybe another additional perp. But they've been the three who've been illegally calling up places of business and slandering and you know, and trying to show them my videos and trying to be like, oh, she's crazy. Look at her videos, and, you know, show them my YouTube channel or show them my blog or show them this, that, whatever. And then that's how the O'Reilly's perps find out about my videos, you know, but because I figured out, I'm like, well, no wonder Heidi just flipped on me. You know, the so-called bar manager, the narcissistic skank Heidi, flipped on me, you know, just randomly. You know, this these gang stalkers, they were, the driver had her elbow up like this, and then they had passengers riding in the back of the truck, which is illegal. And they're stopping for a long. I'm gonna show y'all through. They're stopping for a long time through that. They're stopping for a long time at the stop sign. So then they get dropped off in their illegal cars. They're all gang stalkers. They got dropped off near me and they were parked near me and stuff. And now they're hollering and talking loud. It was just all quiet with no traffic, nobody. And I think I saw somebody walking across the street over that way. So, I mean, I thought that the cab driving job could have saved me from the damn buses, plus eventually got me out of my homeless situation. And Z Trip straight up won't hire me. I've applied for the last fucking time. So, they're keeping me forced suppressed and forced homeless. And it's not like I mean, I don't even have a vehicle. Like other professed targeted individuals, they have a vehicle to fall back on. And they be homeless living in their vehicles sometimes. Or like homeless living in an SUV, van, or something. But I'm straight up on the streets. I know how to drive. I have a license. I mean, I just had to, you know, get get back used to driving again. You know, but I had me some sleep just before this video, and I don't remember the dreams I had. But it's senseless that, they're gonna, I guess, fuck with me and harass me endlessly after I expose them as obvious gang stalkers. And so, um, I just accidentally, like, also before this video, I accidentally scraped my feet on the concrete. Like, I think it was my toes and toenails on the concrete. And so, even on me and my twin sister's birthday, I mean, I didn't have access to get to take a shower then, but I, wanted help I needed help with the hotel room. I was smelling too bad. Y'all saw that tranny falsely say, "Oh, well, you stink, you're nasty," or whatever. And then, all because he got mad at me over not being able to tip. But come on, you're just a freaking cafe, and you're bitching about $2. I mean, I already explained that I went there the first time, and those two ladies gave me encouragement about my writing. They paid for my meal, plus paid $50 each to help me with the hotel room. That was after that cafe incident with the library. As I said yesterday, I'm glad that man is gone. And then after that, so I started to go to what's the name of that freaking cottage cafe. I started to go there. The second time I was there, they paid for my meal. The third and fourth time, they slipped in a few freebies. And I think the fifth time, I guess they charged me full price. And then, and it was always the nice female, Well, they had two of them, but one of them was, really nice. I think, one time I would get like a free lemonade. Another time they would give me the cake for free. Sorry, the banana bread for free and stuff. But that sixth time, that tranny was like, oh, was the service bad? And I said, no. He said, well, word to the wise. If you don't leave a tip, then you don't need to eat here or something like that, he said. So it's like he's acting entitled, like diva bitch, over a tip. I mean, if the meal costed like $9, and it's like, I don't even think I had the money to get the fancy special stuff, that time. And I was like, as I said, the food tastes good, very good. I mean, I don't eat bread pudding at all, but the sandwiches are really good and fresh, and I like the lemonade. Come on, man. The sandwiches are good. I like the lemonade, but with something with them, I'm always hungry, still hungry after eating. Like if you get a sandwich and chips and a pickle spear, that's noise harassment with the police sirens. I would get like a sandwich and chips for and almost all the sandwiches and wraps and stuff be like $9.95, and they would have some good quiche and stuff like that too. I mean, so the food is really good, but I didn't realize the owner is a satanic perp as well. And that's the man who drive with one LED headlight with the red Mazda SUV. Yeah, that's not the normal sirens. The abnormal sirens, it sound like they're trying to spook me or try to be like more fear mongering. It seems like as if they add some bass to the freaking like as if they're trying to add bass to the regular sirens and go ooh, ooh, like the regular sirens like ooh, but then they try to scare me and make me feel like I'm in a medical emergency and having a panic attack. It's like traumatizing to and adds more fear mongering by that woo like that. So you know, so I mean I had I mean I didn't even get to take a picture when I first noticed it. I didn't get to take a picture or a video, and I didn't know that man was the owner. And he got like a couple of Bible scriptures up on the wall in that place. But you hiring like you got Bible scriptures on the wall, and there you hire satanic people. Like even a nice girl that used to, slip in a few freebies and stuff. I think, I mean, she was very nice, but I think I think she's a Satanist too. And that tranny, I mean, y'all, he looked like a gothic Satanist. And then the trench coat guy is a doggone Satanist. The trench coat delivery guy. They say he's the only delivery guy. I mean, he never talked to me or gave me much of a problem, but he's a doggone Satan. I mean, a gothic trench coat Satanist. You know, when I was in junior high and high school, the foster sister Joni, she used to call those gothic trench coat Satanists. She said that they were headbangers, and those they had a whole devil worshiping satanic witchcraft devil worshiping clique at West Jefferson High School when I was in high school. Um, and if people want to talk about, well, Candy, you're in your position that you're in because you're not serving God enough, or you're not being obedient to God, and you're just assuming stuff. I mean, I've been in this predicament since, I mean, this targeting things. The earliest I can backtrack is ninth grade. I was a freaking kid being targeted. And so, and the fake foster mom, she been living her fucking best life. I mean, how could you put how could you put a foster child that has nothing and predict my future suffering and sabotage and stuff while you sit there with a 9-bedroom, 2-story house and a doggone BMW, and every car, like if you have like your stepdaughter's car parked on your driveway, the foster stepdad, his daughter was parked on his daughter's car was parked on the foster mom's driveway for years, like. And then the foster sister Shelly, the foster mom's daughter, she's like, "Oh mom, what you gonna do with Danielle's car?" Like, "Oh mom, what are you gonna do with Danielle's car?" The foster stepsister, her name was Danielle. The foster stepdad's daughter name was Danielle. And then the foster mom was like, "I'm gonna let sleeping dogs lie, Shelly. I'm gonna let sleeping dogs lie, Shelly. I'm gonna let sleeping dogs lie." And I wonder, what does that mean? But eventually, some kind of way, they got rid of the car. It was an Infinity. I don't remember what the model was, but I remember what the car looked like. It was like a 1989 Infinity or something like that. But yeah, if you 19 years old and in college and you financially got it like that you get to freaking drive around in a damn Infinity. I never got to drive an Infinity. But the foster sister Shelly, she leased an Infinity before, and then got a Nissan Pathfinder back in the 90s. And then the foster sister April copied off of her and then got her own exact same black Nissan Pathfinder. And then afterwards, April, I guess she ended up either trading it in, got like a green Nissan Armada, you know. But it's funny how the foster sister, her name is April, but she was born in November. Her and the foster brother Joe, they were both born in November. It's weird to have a name like April, but you're born in November. Usually somebody, if their birthday is in April, the month of April, then they name their child April or something. But they had somebody who named, like if they got 3 sisters, April, May, and June. And then they might be born in like September, October, November. I've seen, weird stuff like that. But I've seen people with the name January, but I never saw nobody with the name February. But I saw April and August. Like when I was in first grade, they had April and August CUNY. April and August used to be called AJ, and I think I heard they were fraternal boy and girl twins or something. But I never really heard. I think I may have heard somebody named November as a name, So, excuse me. I hope I can get to go back to sleep. I'm rambling on. Yeah, I'm glad and thankful that, I get peace and quiet. Ain't nobody over here now. But today is Thursday, right? September 22nd, 2022. Yeah. And what time is it? Right now it's 2:08 a.m. I went to swipe down to look at the time. So I don't know what I'm going to do. If they want to make it, I mean, as I said, it's way on the polar opposite side of town where I got to go take showers at. But now I don't know, what am I supposed to forfeit the showers and walk around smelling bad all day? I finally got a freaking solution in the fake dirty bus drivers. They freaking sabotage. And when I say dirty, I mean fucked up and cruel. That's what I mean, the fake dirty bus drivers, So it's like they got new faces of bus drivers, And the narcissistic new bus drivers, they want to act like they think they have the narcissistic fake pseudo authority. They act like they think they got the authority of a veteran when their asses is smack brand new. And yeah, I mean, Monday, one of the buses that I rode, the one of the bus driver who lectured me about my hair. I'm like, your hair is less than shoulder length. Your hair is way less than shoulder length, and you got twists in your hair. Your hair short, so how you gonna lecture me about my having short hair when your hair ain't, her trying to tell me that, oh well, that ain't no excuse. Don't you let it get damaged no more, bitch. You don't even know me. I hardly even see you. But this the lady who like claims she been driving for over 30 years, but here she kept on acting like she didn't know. Like, I ain't never in my life seen no shit like that. She acting like she didn't know the route and kept making wrong turns and getting lost and stuff like that. And it's like, I remember she acting like a weird perp the very first time I rode with her in like 2019 or 2020. And she would act this, she would act like she didn't know where she was going. She acted like she just plain fucking couldn't know how to drive the bus. I'm sorry, fucking didn't know how to drive the bus, I meant to say. Well, that's sleep deprivation talking. So she acted like she didn't know, how to drive the bus, and and almost all the bus drivers, they always slam on the brakes, especially late. Like, they didn't only the perp bus drivers and certain bus drivers used to do that back in 2019, 20, and 21. But it's 2022. I started back up again riding the buses because I thought I was banned for the rest of my life. I mean, after when Alex ran me out of Pensacola and stuff, and no, I'm sorry, it was after they kicked me off the doggone bus, in like February or March of last year. Oh, but I'm sorry, I kind of got sidetracked. But for me and my twin sister's birthday, I was long overdue for needing a shower or a bath, and at that time I didn't have nowhere to go or didn't have any opportunity to get to take a shower. And so I found this, opportunity to take, pay for showers and take showers and stuff. And that's part of the reason why y'all haven't been seeing me throughout the month ask for help with the hotel room. I've been just trying to go take showers, and the bus drivers, they freaking put a big hassle for me to try to go get showers now. And they just don't give a fuck about my suffering at all. They don't rush the other passengers who might take a whole damn 10 minutes just to put fare in the fare box. They take their time with everybody else, but the instant I get on the bus, hurry up, come on, because we're late. And then they drive, they don't even speed, like as if they're in a hurry. But I'm the only one who gets told, hurry up and sit down, because we're late. The instant, just after I paid my fare. And that light-skinned dyke that illegally drive the Route 45 in the afternoons, she freaking, she's a big problem too. Like, always, she's another one who always just picking on me and fucking with me for no reason. So, and I can't get over how that bus driver from last week, the young girl, if I'm 39 and you 36 and you trying to yell at me and try to think you got the authority to discipline and handle me, you want to talk about me talking to you any kind of way, but you're the one who started with the damn disrespect and abuse. So don't think that you can set me up to trip and fall and deliberately set me up to trip and fall, and and then try to talk about, oh well, waiting for people to sit down. Oh, that's a courtesy. It's not necessary. It's a courtesy. Well, how would you know? Your ass is fucking new. The majority of the bus drivers, especially in 2018 and 19, I'm sorry, I wasn't here in 2018, 2019, 20, and 21, they usually, wait for the passenger to sit down, and they don't rush you. So why some of them act like as if, as I said, that homeless perp, that he lugs a whole damn storage unit full of shit on the bus, pretty much. And he does it every day, and I'm pretty sure they don't rush him. Or they don't tell him, you can't bring that on here. If I bring 3 bags of fake Walmart groceries on the bus, I got to get hassled for that, for bringing 3 bags of groceries on, or 4 or 5 bags of groceries on the bus. I get hassled for that. If I was standing at a motel or a hotel and I go to fake Walmart, and then, they got the grocery bags. I got the grocery bags, and, you can't bring that on the bus, whatever, And they got people who bring